I think I had 232 then. But jam 232. Since I wanted to write accounting, which was about 270 something, then the cutoff. So I was given economics I do in UI. I didn't. Wasn't my education. I can't be a teacher. Then I think in O2 I was offered maybe sociology or something. It's like still I want to do accounting. So I wrote the next job. I think I had 250 or something. Still not up to the cutoff.
Sitting at home for 4 years was contrary to her plan for her life.
Almost all my friends then in school, as in my secondary school days, were actually either one is in LASU or the other is in Unilag, or one is to travel out of the country for one, for a course. And so anytime you see one, they're like, yeah, okay, he's in Unilag now, this is in here, and they ask you, what about you? Jam. It's just like that's just kind of frustrating, and at a point I just had to cut the relationship, because to a reasonable extent I think the inferiority complex was affecting me when we go for gatherings or when we go for, and I just sit down, they'll be talking, I'll be looking at them like this.
In 2005, she gained admission into Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Ogun State, to study accountancy.
To be honest, I didn't want to go to that school. Polytechnic? No, nah, me. But my cousin was just like, she came around and she told my parents, like, tell this girl now, okay, let her obtain this form, this PC form and all that. Like, me PC, go for video, I'm going to go to Unilag, I'm not Unilag, I'm going to Fair, stuff like that. They obtained the form for me. When the exam period came around, I just went to go write the exam, and funny enough, I passed. And I chose Ojiri and stuff like that. So I just went to Ojiri just for the sake of going to Ojiri. Then, as when my intention was just go to Ojiri and come. It's a polytechnic. It's not a university. It's not a UI. It's not the IFE and the like. So I just went to the polytechnic for the sake of going.
That attitude remained with her for some time.
The first 2 weeks was, I just went to the class, and I keep seeing everybody. These people are not my mates. The same class. Just, I don't think I'm not supposed to be here. I should be in Unilag, or I should be in IFE. I was in the class one day, and then I think this club, the Great Achievers Club, they came in and they came to educate people, some of my mates then, that okay, if you're interested in tutorials, that maybe after class tutorials you should actually come down to so place and all that. So I went there, and then I found out, okay, it's like the program is maybe a HND2 will teach the HND1, the ND2 will take the ND1. They'll tell you, okay, these are the challenges, or these are the courses that you really need to intensify your reading. These are the stuff like that. So I went for the tutorials for like a month or so. Then that was when I got to realize that this is business. There was this exam being conducted by the Excel Club, then I can remember, and I have these 2 special friends then, and they're like, let's write this exam, let's just write this for the sake of writing, and we wrote the exam. Then funny enough, when the orientation day came, we were in the class. We were expecting our lecturer to come in for lectures. He didn't come, so we're actually waiting for him. And my friends were like, okay, damn it, let's just go for this orientation, just to while away time. And we went, and they sat at the back of the auditorium. When the award period came in, and they're like, okay, the best in maths was this so person they called, they clapped. The best in, maybe English or something like that. Like, we all clap. My friend was like, let's just clap. Then when I said best in financial accounting, Aladi Kaosarat, I was just like, who's Aladi Kaosarat? I was trying to look for, okay, maybe there's another Aladi Kaosarat. Aladi Kaosarat, now you. Okay. And I stood up. I went for the award. The next thing, they called another person, and then the next thing was like the overall best, stuff like that in the particular this stage. The overall best was Aladi Kaosarat. Now at that point I was like, bless us, I'll book. Then when the exam for the Great Achievers Club came, I wrote the exam. So I think they used to have a dinner night, kind of. Yeah, there was this dinner night. So I went for dinner night too with my friends. Then when they now call it the best student in this, the outstanding best student is Aladi Kaosarat. At that point I was just like, no, I know it's worth it. So I got the award. I could say it was the award that really motivated me, like, no, I think there's still something here after staying at home for like 3 or 4 years.
After 2 years, she bagged a distinction in accountancy in her ordinary national diploma program.
Glory be to God, in my set, I was the only distinction candidate then.
She still wanted to further her education, but did not want to attend a